Hey guys, welcome back here to another video on Redline Yap. So today's video is going to be how it can just be really hard to let go of toxic habits. Now, it can be really hard for me to let go of certain shit. And, when I look back on the things I've done, the things I've accomplished, and the things I've went through, I'm very proud of myself. However, sometimes when I make a mistake, and it's okay to make a mistake, but sometimes when I do make a mistake, so I have to set this down. Sometimes when I make a mistake or whatever, sometimes, and it's not all the time, but sometimes I can be a little bit hard on myself because I really just want to continue to do better and to continue to do good. But in the past, I used to have toxic habits. Like I used to get fucking mad at people. I used to curse them out and say awful and hurtful things. And I looked back at my behavior, and I can't believe I even talked to the people I love in that way. And so when I realized, that that I was talking to them so harshly and meanly, and when I realized that my words actually had an impact, I wanted to make a change because I wasn't raised to be that way. I wasn't raised to be an asshole. You know what I mean? That's just not how I was brought up. So, I asked my parents for advice. I typed up a lot of stuff on my phone, reminders, and now I feel like I handle things way more maturely. I used to argue with people all the time too. Used to do that really often. Used to argue with people and just say hurtful and mean shit to them. But now I feel like I'm doing better. And I don't want to end this video off without giving you guys some kind of advice. So my advice to you guys on how to kind of let go of toxic habits is to first understand what kind of negative impacts your habits are having, not only on yourself and on your life, but also what impacts, are, happening to other people too. So first, in order to let go of toxic habits, realize what the habits are. Like you need to know what it is. You need to know what the habits are. And then two, you need to understand that they can have impacts. And number three, you need to figure out better ways on how to handle a situation. For instance, you can be like, hey, here's how I can respond when somebody disrespects me. Here's what better way can I respond to people if they're mean to me or if they're disrespectful to me? What better way on how can I react to this better? And on my channel, we're gonna kind of be talking more, about these things. We're gonna be talking about how to handle situations more maturely, with more thought and with more intention. So yeah, my advice to you guys is literally just figure out better ways to handle the shit that's bothering you and actually work on it and actually set reminders and do that. You know what I mean? That's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, peace out.